Ripple CEO has just broke the internet, highlighting a $200,000 price per Bitcoin and stating that XRP will surpass the Bitcoin price. Now, we talk about this as the cryptocurrency market as a whole begins to skyrocket. I mean, the sentiment for the crypto market is extremely bullish, and the crypto market cap just reached approximately $3.87 trillion. And this comes as we see massive examples of cryptocurrencies up 300-400%, and Pump Fund, for example, cracks $3 billion market cap as their co-founder says they're only getting started. Now we have to pay attention to XRP specifically, which is garnering most of the attention, and the XRP Ledger ecosystem. I mean, obviously XRP is right now ready for one of its biggest/largest breakouts. We can clearly see this. Its market cap continues to rise, its value continues to rise. The SEC Ripple lawsuit has been completed, so the XRP narrative is more strong than ever before. And when we talk about the bull market vibes, well, XRP is extremely bullish, with by far the largest community out there after Bitcoin. But again, people are not talking to you about what you really should be looking at. Because right now is the time for massive projects that are launching that can make you some absolutely great potential. And one project you need to keep on your radar is DeXRP, the first ever DEX that is built on the XRP ledger, is featured by Forbes and multiple other news outlets. And while DeXRP is something special, if you don't know what it is, DeXRP is a next-generational decentralized exchange built natively on the XRP ledger, designed for high-speed, low-cost, and institutional-ready trading. With the XRP ledger continuing to grow and trillions of dollars set to enter the XRP ledger and be facilitated, the requirements and the need for a decentralized exchange is consistently growing. I mean, currently we have a lot that are very inefficient, very expensive, and we require an updated system. And while this is where DeXRP actually comes into play, it solves a wide-scale solution for a multi-million/multi-billion dollar problem that the XRP ledger is having. And when we talk about the XRP ledger, you have to understand that there is so much more money set to enter the XRP ledger, so many users that are looking for services, and again, DeXRP solves that exact problem with low cost, efficiency, and fast transactions. And the best part about all of this is DeXRP, again, is the first DEX built with ongoing ICOs that is launching on Q4 2025. I mean, this is huge. They are insane. They've raised over, actually in this post you can see it says 5 million. Now that number has significantly risen to about 6.1 million raised in their ICO. They have more than 80% of pre-sale allocations sold and 9,000 plus early investors. And again, more news outlets like Decrypt.com have also made posts about this. Again, we have Cointelegraph right here talking about them once again. DeXRP raised over 5 million via pre-sale. Over 7,500 traders joined ICO on XRP. Now the question always comes up that why? Why is DeXRP or the DXP token extremely vital? And it comes down to DeXRP being the first major DEX infrastructure on the XRP ledger. I mean, its early stage pricing for the DXP token was around 13 cents, and its fixed listing price is about 35 cents. So we're talking an instant 3x from its current price. You have to understand that there's a lot of potential coming from DeXRP. I mean, take a look at this. There's no noise, just execution, instant settlements, low fees, dual trading models, advanced order types, and smart liquidity routing. And on top of this, it's meant not only for just retail traders, which as you can see here, it makes it clear, but also for professional traders, and even it's powered by the most open source XRP ledger technology, which is something that makes DeXRP even more unique. In fact, what's coming very, very soon is another major development. The fact that you can now stake DXP in their staking pool live for their community. This is full utility and it's happening using the DXP token. And the process is very clear. It tells you you're going to make 14.5%, how much you staked, and if you look all the way here on the right side, you can see quite clearly the staked balance, your stakeable, and then what you want to stake. But Q4 is going to be huge for DeXRP. If you take a look at this, there's a lot going to happen. For example, the release of the decentralized exchange, the DeXRP exchange, will actually release. And their token generation event, their TGE, claiming goes live in Q4 as well. On top of this, staking and liquidity pools open at TGE, and they have a lot of partners. We're talking about a lot of strategic partnerships with a lot of different institutions, including the Micro 3, C-Wallet, WOA, and so much more. And if you look, they've already have a ton of partners, but we're going to see even more than that. Here's the truth. At the end of the day, DeFi is growing substantially. It's a multi-billion-dollar market. The XRP ledger, also a multi-billion-dollar market. Trading and transactions on the entire blockchain, also a multi-billion-dollar market. And when you combine the three, you get really a multi-trillion-dollar market that is actually being attacked by DXP token and the first decentralized built on the XRP ledger, DeXRP. You gotta understand that it solves a real problem. DeXRP is needed in the cryptocurrency space, and because of its massive demand, we may see supply shock, obviously. Again, you have massive demand, very low supply, results in an automatic increase. But again, it's all about the bigger picture, the real use case, and how we are seeing something that's going to revolutionize the technology of blockchain and the XRP ledger. And at the same time, potentially make people a lot of money if they're able to get in early through the ICO that is being held by DXP. Specifically with it being mentioned by multiple high-valued news outlets like Forbes, Decrypt, and even Cointelegraph. So I'm going to conclude the video off here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'll be leaving all the information down below in the description for DeXRP and for DXP token. I think it's something that you guys must look into. At the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, you should always do your research. And I'm making this video for you to remind you to do your research and to look into the next up-and-coming utility-based projects that are based in DeFi that have potential to make a lot of generational wealth, but also revolutionize the entire XRP ledger ecosystem because they're building something extremely innovative. So with that being said, I'll be leaving all links down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I'll see you next time, and peace.